we want to promote you as much as possible.
Thank you.
Everybody out there. Also, with that, as we delve into this a little bit deeper as far as mental health issues, do you have any stories or specific instances that have affected you personally or the band, what have you, throughout your life that stand out to you that were difficult? How you overcame and how you're living now?
Sure. Well, I think the biggest mental health awareness stuff for me came up in 2012. 2012, we lost Joe. He died, and then I also got divorced like a little bit right after. So I was a big mess. The way I would say I overcame it was I did do the traditional route of I saw a therapist. There's nothing that I will push more than talking to somebody. Talking to somebody that's not going to judge you. Talking to somebody that you can say anything you want to. The things that you will not say to somebody, because everybody thinks things that maybe is inappropriate to talk about. You need to talk about it somewhere to figure out where it's coming from, what it means to you. So as far as mental health is concerned, I think that's the big takeaway for me was 2012. And then even now I still see a therapist. But the other thing is I wrote like 3 albums.
That's what I was going to ask next.
Yeah.
How that affected your music.
So Super Happy Fun Club put out a record called All Fund Up, and it's that one, and obviously put out Storm Chasers. If listening to both of those records, if you can't hear me giving myself therapy through the song, you're not listening. It's so I just sang what I felt, and I got it out, and it helped me get through it. And hindsight's 20/20, but putting yourself and putting your feelings into the art is a great way to alleviate yourself. However, I will be very, very, very adamant about this. It's not enough. You can't just make music and think it's going to make you feel better. It's not. Music's great, but music is an escape. You don't need to escape. You need to face what's wrong with you. Music can help you get away, and that's important too. Music, but that's why music is compared to a drug, because it's an escape. It's not dealing with the problem head on, especially if you're the listener. You can't just listen to bands and think it's going to get better because they are singing about the same thing you're talking about, because you need to talk about what's wrong with you, or else it's just going to get worse. Because eventually those are somebody else's problems that you're connecting with. You need to talk about your own problems. So,
thank you so much for that honest, very in-depth, and I'm sure that part of that might have been a little hard. But I want to know what's next with Stubhy and Super Happy Fun Club.
Well, the guys just told me they want to play again. I thought this was their only time going to be playing, so I guess we're going to play next year. Still playing with Lucky Boys. We're playing House of Blues September 7th. But music-wise, that's really most of what I'm doing. Just at this point in time, I love what I do, but it's all nostalgic at this point. It's I'm older. I have different things I want to do in life now, and mostly I've just kind of swayed my art into the writing medium. I'm writing novels now. So I just finished my first one. So it's all for me. The writing helps with my mental health too, because you can write out, you can create characters that are a little bit like you, and you're like, oh, okay, that's what I'm going through right now. But yeah, that's up with me. This I'm doing MS Sucks every year, and Lucky Boys Confusion shows, and I'm really excited. But we're doing super happy. I got a few songs with Mr. Miz, my solo project, that I haven't released yet that I might put out. But my focus hasn't really been on music lately. It's just been my fam.
Thank you so much. Let's keep in touch about the other stuff too.
Absolutely.
Catch you at some other shows. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin, if you could please introduce yourself and tell us about Night Spice.
Hi,
I understand you're the founding member.
I am, yeah. Hi, I'm Kevin. I play everything in Night Spice. So Night Spice started as, so I was like writing, it was COVID, we were in lockdown, and I was writing some synthy stuff and like playing with a new keyboard that I got. It was like COVID. Previously, I was a singer in like a hard rock, like metal kind of band, and I wanted to do something different, but still keep the hard edge, So I messed around with the keyboards, and I started this project, and then I stopped. I ran out of creative juices. I was just like bored with it really fast. But during that whole time, I was also writing a story, like a book. And I wrote this book called Welcome to Miami, Illinois. And it is about this guy who one day just wakes up in this like digital city and has no idea who he is, where he is, and all the songs from Night Spice, all the lyrics are based off that. So everything is like completely fiction.
Well, as you know, Live Live Now.
Yeah.
It's about living in the moment.
Yeah.
Right? And my personal thank you to all the musicians and bands out there that for one moment tonight everybody comes together and gets cleared off that very including you. How you got through that. How you going to do that.
Yeah, I have a bunch of that. My previous band I was in a previous band, and everything that I wrote about was autobiographical. That was some like really heavy stuff. I lost my father. I was going through like a rough time, like personally, with like dealing with people like borderline personality disorder and stuff like that. And some personal issues, like I felt that the best way for me to, instead of talking to a therapist about it, I would pick up a pen and paper and write it down and turn it into music, and like express how I was feeling. And then maybe like if I could overcome it and put it to pen and paper, maybe I could use the time and like push that towards other people so they can see that they're not alone and how they feel. So and that's important. Music is so important. Whether I work in this venue and all these shows are like serving every single show that we have almost is like an opportunity for people like to come through the door and leave everything that's outside the door, outside, and just let loose and just have a good time. Whether it's like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you can forget, you can forget about your anxiety sometimes. You just like close your eyes and like lose yourself in a song and go sing along, and you forget that you have bills that a pregnant wife at home who's having complications with that, or a dying father that's dying of cancer, or like you can forget all those things for just a little bit. I mean, you still got to go back and deal with those things, but in the moment, I feel like that's like the best part about music and movies and sporting events and stuff like that is how immersive they can be for people and how people can gravitate to that and let go a little while, because it sucks outside of these venues. It sucks. Like life is hard. It can be extremely difficult, and it's extremely unforgiving and just brutal at times. But I am. Is this yours? Sorry.
Drink up, you're fine.
Don't worry,
we got an addition, baby.
Now, with all of that, with all of your experiences and why you do what you do, how has that influenced what you write now?
It actually really this band is almost completely different. This was my attempt at creating a mindset for me that was completely detached from problems. Like I said, my previous band was autobiographical, so there would be songs about my dying dad or about something terrible that I didn't want to play because, like, in the moment, I'm like singing these lyrics and I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. Like, I don't want to relive this stuff. So now I kind of like just root everything in fiction so that I can escape reality in my own songs. It's a lot of fun, actually. A lot more fun because I have attachments to the songs, and some of them are like based off of like, you know, anything that you're writing in fiction has to be rooted and grounded somewhere. Otherwise, no one's going to attach themselves to it. It's just going to be like, oh, what is this guy talking about? Like, what is this song about? So, like, all of our songs, like I said, I have a comic book coming out that, like, we're based off of. But when you read the comic book, you're going to see what this character is going through. He's lonely, he's depressed, he's isolated, he's lost, he doesn't know who he is, and he's trying to overcome all, you know, and I feel like everybody that reads that has been there. They've gone to a new job, a new school, a new anywhere to where they've been that person that's starting from the ground up, and that's kind of what all the songs are about.
That, on a lighter note now.
Yeah.
What's new for next month? Any collaborations? Any tour? Any shows coming up? Anything?
So, we're in the cause of like, I'm working on our third album right now. Yes. We're going to release a new album, and my comic book comes out on October 11th. So it's Welcome to Miami, Illinois. So the comic book is called Welcome to Miami, Illinois. And it's fun, but we have 2 albums that are out right now, and the third one comes out the same day. So it's kind of like a comic book album. So, other than that, you know, just got some new music videos that we're working on, some new songs. And then I'm done with that one. Like, it's done. So I'm already 6 songs in that one right now. Yeah, I don't stop. We've been a band for like 2.5 years, and we're gonna have 4 albums out before next year. I just keep rolling.
We're very grateful for this.